Now, fighting between the forces of the self-declared Somaliland and a clan-based militia group have erupted in the disputed town of Laascaanood. At least 35 people are reported dead. The fighting broke out after traditional elders met in the city to discuss the formation. Now, fighting between the forces of the self-declared Somaliland and a clan-based militia group have erupted in the disputed town of Laascaanood. At least 35 people are reported dead. The fighting broke out after traditional elders met in the city to discuss the formation of a new regional state. Now, they released a declaration saying they were not part of the Somaliland administration and have never agreed to participate in the succession program. This is what one of the elders told us about the situation on the ground.
It's very chaotic. Bullets are being fired everywhere. Still it's happening as we speak. And a lot of people have lost their lives. Many more have injured. On both sides, really, I cannot give you at the moment an accurate account of how many victims or damages that has been caused. But we are anticipating the numbers could be high. A lot of homes have been destroyed. We also hearing some information that some of the public places like the hospitals have been targeted as well. Luckily, some schools have also been targeted, but no kids were going to schools at the moment. So the place is very chaotic. The power has been shut down. I'm surprised that basically we have internet working at the moment, thank God. But for the majority of for the public services, everything's pretty much shut down.
Well, at a press conference today, Somaliland Interior Minister Mohamed Khanin Ahmed said, and I quote, "Armed forces with mortars attacked some of the Somaliland troop bases, forcing soldiers to defend themselves." Well, let's now bring in Ahmed Hassan from the BBC Somali. Thanks for taking time to kind of break this down for us. Do we have any update on the casualties?
Not really, and the last figure was 35. More than 35 people were killed in the fighting, which erupted early in the morning. But there is sporadic gunfire can be heard still in the city and outside around the city where the fighting, the heavy fighting has happened. In a statement, Somaliland said the elders are anti-bees. The elders who are meeting in Laascaanood town are anti-bees, and they are the ones who carry out the attack. And the other side of these elders, they are saying Somaliland side had attacked their a place where they were being holding a meeting that they wanted to conclude it today, and that meeting was going on in the last few weeks, which Somaliland was not allowed to attend. So therefore, both sides are accusing each other of who carried out the attack, but there was heavy casualty in the fighting.
And help us understand the whole issue. What is at the core of this problem?
Let's start last December. There were public demonstrators in Laascaanood town, people complaining about killing of well-known business people and politicians. Then it turned to be a violent protests. After gunfire, at least 10 people were killed in those demonstrations. Then Somaliland army decided to withdraw from the town. Those elders who are away from the city for more than 15 years since Somaliland took over Laascaanood and the whole region went back with heavily armed vehicles and soldiers, and they started meeting there. Since then, this morning, this fighting happened. The whole issue is related on the disputed area, Sol and Sanak regions, where Somaliland is saying its border is those regions which was marked by the British and colony during the colonial era like 50, 60 years ago.